Hello and welcome back to the Weismiller Homestead for day 8 of our sourdough starter experiment. So if you tuned in yesterday, you know that I changed up my ratios a little bit. So this is the water starter today. Let's see. It is much thicker. It definitely has more of a sour smell. I'll show you the bubbles. Gotta get better at this phone thing. So there's the bubbles. So it is looking better. It's looking like there's a lot more activity, which is what we want to see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, look at how thick she is. I am loving this. It did rise, so that's good. And I think what I'm gonna do is continue with this ratio. A lot of people will stop at day 7 and go ahead and bake bread with it. I'm gonna go until day 10, just because I really want to give this a lot of hardiness and sturdiness to stiffen up for me, because I really want it to bake really good fluffy bread. So go ahead and discard half. Let's see where we're at. Now yesterday I did a 1-part starter, 2 parts flour, 1 part water, and I'm gonna go ahead and stick to that ratio today, because when I checked on it right now, it was, excuse me, it was bubbly, it was thick, it was definitely a lot more the consistency that I would expect to find in the starter, and it rose. So these are all signs that I want to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and once again make a mess with my flour. I wonder if I can just like tap a little bit at a time. There we go, that's the secret. So 2 cups flour, just a little at a time so it doesn't all slush. There we go. Perfect. 2 cups flour, 1 cup water, one part starter. Okay. Mix her up really good. Make sure she's nice and thick. And like I said, this one looked today to be much more how I, not even centered, high, how I wanted it to look. So we're getting there. Trial and error. Oh my goodness, so much thicker and so much better. It's a little difficult to mix in this jar, but I am still happy that I went with the gallon jar so that I could see the consistency of it, and see how thick it was and what it was doing, and the bubbles, and let it rise as much as it wanted to and give it room to do its thing. So scrape the sides down. Nice and thick. All right, so there she is. That is our water sourdough starter on day 8. Okay, now, I'm gonna move the rubber band down to where it's at now, so I know how much it rose. Okay, now the milk sourdough starter. So This one, I mean, it just smells like dough. Like it just smells right. Not that the other one doesn't smell right. It smells sour, like it should, but oh, this one just smells so good. I just love it. Okay, so here's the milk sourdough starter. Lots of bubbles on top also. It did rise. You can see the rubber band, so it did rise. So we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, nice stretchy spider lines, which I like to see. Now this one, I did change up the ratio yesterday on this one as well. I did 1 part starter, 2 parts flour, 1 part starter, 1 part, I did 1 part starter, 1 part flour, half part milk. So, and I stuck with the 1/4 cup sugar. Just because I'm trying to cut down on the watery consistency. So as you can see, this one has much less of a watery consistency today. So discard approximately half, see where we're at with that. Scrape that down so I can tell. There it is, about half. All right, now 1 cup flour, 1/4 cup sugar, and half cup milk, just like yesterday. All right. Give that a nice stir. Let her thicken up. Get all that flour nice and incorporated and off of the sides. Incorporated all the way into the bottom of the glass. Beautiful. Nice and thick and incorporated, and I am happy with her. I am just happy today. Okay, scrape that down off of the sides. Alrighty. And there we have day 8 of the milk starter. So come back for day 9 tomorrow. Yay!